you watch Big Lou Barbecue, the things I want to do. And the other night I made some Cajun Cow Tails, and I want to show you how I did it. Now basically it's just a strip of sirloin steak with a strip of bell pepper and a strip of onion with a band of bacon around it, all right? And then you put some sauce on it and some seasonings on it. Anyway, I made some last year that I purchased at a meat market called Swallows, all right? And I said, I'll make some someday, and it's been a little over a year, but anyway, I finally made some. I cooked them on my Lodge Sportsman's grill, all right? And I basted them with a Cajun barbecue sauce. A lot of people don't understand Cajun barbecue sauce, all right, because it's thick, lots of little vegetables and stuff in there. Can you see in there real quick? Look in there, yeah. Anyway, Cajun barbecue sauce is good, but it is chunky, all right? It's great, like on pulled pork and baked potatoes as a Cajun style barbecue sauce. I'm using Jack Miller's brand. I've used other brands on my show, like Pig Stand and whatnot. Anyway, we're making Cajun Cow Tails. Yeah, I know sirloin steak doesn't come from a cow, it comes from a steer. I know that, I'm a country boy, I know that, all right? Yeah, cows, they're not used for like beef cuts. They're used for like canned chili and all beef hot dogs once they're too old to breed more calves to be turned into steer and other cows, right? Okay, anyway, we're gonna call them Cajun Cow Tails anyway. This is how I made them. Thanks for watching Big Lou Barbecue.
All right, I've got this sirloin steak, you see, and I'm gonna trim off all the fat on the sides. I don't need the fat. I also don't need all of the steak. What I'm gonna do is cut half a dozen strips, yay long. Yep, half a dozen strips, just like that, yay long. Watch this, see? Yay long. Yay long is an exact measurement. All right, I'll use the rest of the steak in a recipe tomorrow, but I've got my half a dozen strips and I'm gonna season them up with Cajun Pit Stick steak seasoning. I had a little bit left and it was beginning to cake up, but that's okay. I was able to smear it all over these sirloin strips anyway. Once they're done, I'm gonna cut 3 strips of bacon in half, so I have 6 slices. I got a bell pepper and an onion. It's a small onion, but I wanna cut, 6 rather long little strips of onion there. And I'll use the rest of the onion in a recipe tomorrow, all right? So I'm just gonna cut it like that and cut it in half, and the 3 or 2 longest strips from each little half of it, that's what I'm going to use for my 6 strips of onion, all right? And the bell pepper is short and squatty, like I said, so I'm not going to cut the strips a long ways. Normally I probably would if it was a taller bell pepper, but this is a little short and squatty bell pepper. So anyway, I'm going to cut the strips along the circumference of the bell pepper. And like I said, I'll use the scraps of bell pepper in a recipe the next day as well. All right, anyway, so I'm just going to cut them like this and like that, and I've got 3 strips there, and I'll cut that other half the same way. Cut out the little ribs, all right? And like I said, save what I can for another thing the next day, and then cut 3 more strips, and I've got it ready to assemble these, all right? So we take the half strip of bacon, a strip of sirloin, strip of onion, wrap it with a band of bacon, and pin it with a toothpick, all right? Do one more for you. Half strip of bacon, sirloin, onion, wrap it with the band of bacon, pin it with a toothpick. There we go. Do all half dozen. And now I'm going to season them with Cajun Creole seasoning. I want these things to have layers of flavor, all right? Now I'm going to oil down my Lodge Sportsman's grill with my ThermalWorks silicone brush. It works real well to slap oil all over the grill grate. And it's time to go back to real-time cooking, all right?
All right, let's get them on here. Now you may be noticing that right there. That's going to be for the sauce. We're going to put a Cajun barbecue sauce on these Cajun Cow Tails, of course. All right, and I'll explain a little bit about what a Cajun barbecue sauce is. It's probably different from most types of barbecue sauces you're familiar with. Even people in Louisiana don't understand Cajun barbecue sauce. And, once you do, it's really good, but it's different. It functions different than most other barbecue sauces. Most people think barbecue sauce is made by Kraft and it's Kansas City style, or Sweet Baby Ray's and it's Kansas City style. But there's all sorts of regional barbecue sauces. Mustard sauces and vinegar sauces in the Carolinas, and white sauces in Alabama, and spicy sauces in Texas. And in Louisiana, we have Cajun barbecue sauces. I think this is the original one, but there's also Pig Stand, which I've used on my channel before. Excuse me. The Cajun barbecue sauce is chunky. There's all sorts of chunks of celery and onions and bell peppers and all sorts of stuff in there. And you're supposed to mix it with an oil, all right? So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna open this up and put it over here, and you use the oil that floats to the top, you see, as a basting sauce. And I tell you what this is really good on: pulled pork baked potatoes. Yes, indeed. Cajun barbecue sauce on pulled pork baked potatoes. So a lot of people don't understand it because they don't read the directions. It tells you how to do it. You're supposed to mix it with an oil. Now, A lot of people mix it with butter. Some people use olive oil. Some people just use regular vegetable cooking oil, soybean oil, you know, sold under the name vegetable oil, right? Some people use lard. Some people use whatever. What I'm doing is I'm trying to open this up right here. This is a garlic butter sauce made by some restaurant down in New Orleans. I don't know what the name of the restaurant is. I don't remember right now. But anyway, you know, it's like a compound butter, but it's a sauce. That's what I'm gonna add to this barbecue sauce. And we're gonna mix that all in there. And I'm gonna base these Cajun Cow Tails with this Cajun barbecue sauce and this garlic butter sauce. Oh, yes. So we're gonna let that heat up, and we're doing well. All right, I reckon it's about time to flip these cow tails over. Look at that. Now, this sirloin is hard to get done rare or medium rare because you want that bacon cooked. So you can expect it to be medium well at least, or well done, but we're gonna cover it in so much sauce and stuff. You know, brisket and other round roast beef and stuff is all, not roast prime rib, but you know, a lot of roast beef and stuff is done, you know, gravy steaks and stuff are done well done. Anyway, what side did I flip that too early? It needs to go this side, doesn't it? All right, just roll it over. That one's not getting very hot over there, so we need to move that to the middle anyway. That pepper broke off, but that's all right. All right, I believe these to be ready. I'm not checking them with the temperature because it's beef, and if it is medium rare in the center, that's good with me, but it's not. It's gonna be medium well and well done. I can tell they're done because the bacon is crisp, and so it's time to baste these with the sauce. Yes, indeed, just look at that. Woo! Now, I'm not gonna waste the rest of this sauce. I'm gonna be doing some burgers and stuff, and I'm gonna put this on my burgers. All right? All right, let's turn them over. Baste the other side. All right, let's call that one done. Let's call this one done. Let's get rid of that thing. Let that one go on that side for the bacon, and that little one. I've kept those on the lower set of the heat because they were smaller. That one's done. Keep those just a few minutes, let that bacon crisp up just a little bit longer. So then go ahead and pull the sauce off. All right, I believe these to be done. I'm gonna go ahead and pull them off of here. Just like that with my Cajun pit stick. All right, there you have it. Cajun Cow Tails and Cajun barbecue sauce to go on. All right, well this one wasn't the longest one, but it's one of the widest pieces of meat that I cut tonight. Anyway, the bacon is done and let's cut it open. It's probably well done. Usually when I cook these, they are well done. Sometimes I get a medium well. Don't expect a rare, because you gotta get that bacon cooked, you know? That's okay with all the sauce and everything. Yeah, you know what? That's pretty good. I did get medium well on that one. I did get medium well on that one. That's about the target you want with these because the bacon's not going to cook otherwise. Anyway, let me go ahead and taste one, and let's end this video. All right, I guess it's more dainty to eat these with a fork or something, but you know, it's a barbecue thing. I'm going to eat it with my fingers. I already got steak sauce and everything on my fingers already. These are always good. But that's the first time I've done it with that Cajun barbecue sauce. Oh, wow. I can taste that Cajun pitch sticks on the steak and the Cajun seasoning on the everything else. These are a really good little party type hors d'oeuvre, appetizer, or make it a meal, whatever. Thanks for watching Big Lou Barbecue.